evening and welcome to the programme. First tonight, the men who accused the former Leicester MP Greville Janner of abusing them as children won't now get their day in court. Today, a trial of the facts was abandoned following the peer's death last month.
12 former residents of local children's homes have told a BBC investigation that they were targeted by Lord Janner. Well, our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball has been following developments. I mean, Jeremy, how have people reacted to the ending of the legal proceedings?
Well, I'm cheated and devastated with the words used by lawyers for Greville Janner's alleged victims in Leicester today. A leading campaigner has described it as a disaster for child protection, and I've been speaking to one man who told Leicestershire Police that Lord Janner raped him repeatedly while he was still at primary school. He's a man called John Gator. Today he told me the establishment covered up for Lord Janner. Now he thinks they're covering up the cover-up. And he explained more about what happened in an interview for next Monday's Inside Out programme.
He sexually assaulted me in the private lounge of a working men's club in Leicester. It hurt. I tried to forget it, but the older I got, the more that I couldn't forget it, and I wanted justice. In my mind, he was protected. I just think he's a vile monster.
You know, we know that Lord Janner's family have always denied these allegations, but more details emerged today.
Yes, a BBC investigation's spoken to dozens of people who were in care in Leicestershire back in the 1970s and the 1980s. And here are some of the things it found. Greville Janner has now been formally accused of sexually abusing 12 youngsters who were living in local children's homes at the time. 5 people have claimed that he abused them at a single primary school in Leicester. And a former detective says he reported Greville Janner more than a decade before the first police inquiry. That was back in the 1970s after he visited the Beaches Children's Home.
Sat in an armchair was Greville Janner. Next to Greville Janner was this young boy. I thought that was a bit strange. And he's actually been too tactile with the young boy, who was obviously in the care of the local authority.
And what happened after you put the report in?
Well, I never heard anything more about it.
And is there anything that Lord Janner's alleged victims can actually do now?
There is. First of all, we've been told that at least 20 men and 1 woman are now suing Lord Janner's estate, and their complaints are now going to be investigated by Justice Lowell Goddard's National Inquiry into Child Sexual Abuse. That's the one that's already looking into children's homes in Nottinghamshire. Meanwhile, Leicestershire Police say their investigation into Greville Janner, called Operation Enamel, is still looking at allegations against a number of other suspects.
OK, Jeremy, thank you.